Hello again. Welcome to Bible Devotional for Real Estate Professionals. This has been a fun journey. And just remember, if you want to share this with someone, you can just simply share the link. It's in the email. Share it over. If there's someone else, a real estate agent, a lender, escrow officer, anyone in the real estate profession that could use a little uplift each week, share it over. And I know I missed a couple weeks. I apologize for that. This is rodeo season. We're out riding, and at rodeos, my wife and my daughter both do drill team, a form of drill team horse riding where they carry the flags and scare dad to death or husband to death. So because they're crisscrossing and doing crazy things. Talk about having faith. We've been doing this for probably it's been more than 10 years now. So I apologize that it's been a couple weeks, but I just want to bring you along the journey that I'm going through as well. I'd love to hear your journey. You know, I've had a lot of people reach out to me and tell me how much these have had an impact on them. And please share with me. I'd love to hear your journey, what you're going through, any encouragement I can give you. You know, real estate is a difficult path. It's not hard in a way like it's digging a trench, but it's difficult where, you know, you're dealing with different people that are going through different things in their life. And sometimes that turns ugly. And you've got to be able to keep it between the lines, we call it, in your emotions. I'll say there's times where I've lost my temper and I've had to apologize afterwards. It's just, you get beat down and beat down and beat down over and over again. And next thing you know, you don't know what to do but get angry. And when you get angry, sometimes you have to apologize. And I've had to do that many, many times in my career. Ultimately, though, what I want in the end is relationships. Buyers, sellers, most importantly with other agents, because I'm going to work with you again over and over again, and we're going to work together. In the coaching world, you know, that's the best thing I can do with coaching is just, you know, share the fact that this is a relationship-based business with buyers and sellers, but just as, if not more importantly, with other realtors. You're going to be putting up with other realtors that are changing their minds. If you're a team leader or you're a broker owner, you're going to be dealing with agents that don't even talk to you, that you thought were good friends, and then all of a sudden they just leave. Well, they didn't just leave overnight. They've been planning on it for a while. And in your mind, you wish they would have just talked to you because we could have fixed whatever the problem was. And that's very simple. But in their mind, they checked out and they're gone. And so it causes frustrations and angers. And I'll say I've been in it. So I'll pray for you through that. It's tough. It's the job we've chosen to do, though, or the job that God has chosen you to do. So pray. That's the best thing I can say is pray, pray, pray for those people that choose to do that, but also at the same time for your own heart, to be a forgiving heart and a loving heart through the transitional times that you're going to go through in life. Today I'm going to read a quick one from Philippians 3:12-14. I don't mean to say that I've already achieved these things or that I have already reached perfection, but I press on to possess the perfection for which Christ Jesus first possessed me. No, dear brothers and sisters, I have not achieved it, but I focus on the one thing. Sound familiar? I focus on the one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize for which God, through Christ Jesus, is calling us. What I love about this passage, and by the way, I did pull this from Greg Laurie. I've really been enjoying my Greg Laurie weekly devotionals, and I get a lot out of it, and that's why I can take a lot of it and put it straight towards what we're doing here in life and serving people, serving realtors. If you're a broker owner or a team leader, you know, serving realtors, helping them through their career to grow in their career through the tough times, you know, but focus on the one thing. Sounds very familiar, right? Gary Keller wrote a great book called The One Thing, and it's a great book, and I highly suggest it. I'm not with Keller Williams Realty, but I still love Gary Keller and his way of thinking. If I could just work for Gary Keller, I probably would, because he has a great mind, and that's different. But, you know, working for the local brokerage, Keller Williams, you know, I just feel like I can reach more hearts and serve God a little better by doing it on my own as an independent brokerage and as a team leader, you know, and helping people more one-on-one in that way. So I feel like that's the reason why I no longer am with Keller Williams. But I truly love Gary Keller's mindset, and I love the book, The One Thing. It's a great book. Highly suggest it. So the one thing, you know, in your career, going back to the 4 disciplines of execution, discipline number 1 is focus on the wildly important goal that you have planned, that you feel like you can reach. That could be, a yearly goal of I want to close this many units, or I want to serve this many people, or a goal that I want to take my family on a vacation, or a goal that I want to serve in Mexico building houses. We've had that goal before as a brokerage. A goal that I want to be able to give to a certain amount of people this year. But find that one goal that's going to drive you most. Focus on that as the one thing that you can do. Maybe it's helping, 10 new team members. Maybe it's finding 10 people out there that need help that you can bring on your team, mentor them, help them grow in their careers. There's so many different things you can focus on in what you choose to do. But, think about this. What is the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal is that it's not to sell real estate. It's, that's going to come and go. It's not to build a team. That's going to come and go. Grow a brokerage, that's going to come and go. But in the end, the ultimate goal is guys, we're shooting to be in heaven with Jesus someday. As we're shooting to reach a bigger goal. Just remember, this world is but a speck of sand compared to what it's like in eternity. And so just know that what you're doing today is a building block. And if your goals are set in line with what God has planned for eternity, and just you can't lose. Small thinking is, I'm struggling in real estate, I can't do it. Well, let's back that up. What is your ultimate reason why you wanted to get into real estate? Is it to get rich? If so, I'm sorry, this is probably going to be a failed career for you. If it's to serve a certain amount of people, to reach the kingdom, and using your real estate career as an opportunity to do that, you're going to find that sometimes you're just forced to do it for less commission or zero. I've done it where I've actually written on my contracts pro bono. I'm doing it for nothing. I just want to help this family. You're going to find that sometimes you're going to make really good commission, and that's the payoff, is that sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. There's a difference. There's really no difference. So in the end, what was your reasoning for doing this? And if you're focused on God, oh my goodness, watch the miracles happen. Watch the relationships happen. Watch the new leads come your way of people that God has planned for you to serve and work for and help. But remember, through those transactions, through those relationships, there's opportunities to spread the gospel. And if you have the right one thing that you're focusing on, your business is going to do amazing things. I mean, amazing. Like I have no idea how God brought me where I am today. I have no idea. I'm a shy guy. I'm the kid that hid behind my dad's leg when I was young, when he would try to introduce me to people. I was the shy guy, but now I get in front of the camera, getting uncomfortable, doing things that I wouldn't typically be comfortable with. God has brought me through in places because I've just said, you know what, God, whatever you want in this, I can't do it. Can't do it on my own. I can't build a team. God made me build a team. I didn't want it. I would have still been with Kevin Blaine today. I would have still had I would have been under his team still working, because, good partnerships have brought great opportunities to serve and help. There's just so many things that you can try to plan and plan and plan, but ultimately just don't forget, it's God's plan. God, where do you want me to go in this? It's yours. Lead me. Your will be done, not mine. And just watch the magic happen. Guys, this is a great opportunity. Go get it. Have fun with it. And just, remember the reasons why you chose to do it in the first place, and watch the magic happen.